A quick peek at some of the stars in today's game. We're ready to go. Let's get down to kickoff. Two teams here amped and ready for football, and off we go in week 2 of Draft Champions. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now a first down throw. Luck looking for strong, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, and you just want to give yourself a nice, simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And this one complete, right side to Funchess. 13 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. So they're operating in the red zone. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
So 2nd and goal here from the 9. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards. Moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll go with McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. LaShawn McCoy unable to get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And tough starting field position here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they got 29 yards there. And it's a first down for the Broncos. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult.
Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Fitzpatrick, they'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Throwing Fitzpatrick. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. LaShawn McCoy from 17 yards out. And the Browns have taken the early lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And the D looking like they may blitz. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll right, and Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in the touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on 1st down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in 2nd and manageable.
They'll try to throw here. Fitzpatrick. A screen complete to Crowell. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Again, it's McCoy. And running room Hart. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Browns add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's brought down after a good gain. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll be good for a Denver first down. Luck on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Ezekiel Elliott, 56 yards. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a second down. Shift together here from the D-line. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Here's Fitzpatrick, and he finds a man. It's Olsen. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Caught left side by Funchess. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
A final shot before the break. Locke looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Throwing Fitzpatrick, looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now a first down following that long gain. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. Wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now Fitzpatrick, and he'll jack this one down to McCoy. And he's going to get it down to the 33. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. It's caught by Funchess. It's a gain of 9 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Here's Fitzpatrick looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. After the interception, it's Locke. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Luck now on second down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and react into the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Here's Locke. He's going to rifle one deep left, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ronald Darby, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. Who's on with me? Who's on with me?
On the car, it's like a weekend at Bernie's and